Hey everybody, I'm Andy Smith. I'm a 30-year comic book veteran, having worked for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Image Comics, Cross Generation, Ominous Press. You name it, I've probably worked for them. And I do other things art-wise outside of comics in the field of advertising. I've also written some books on drawing comics you might have seen. Drawing American manga superheroes, Drawing Dynamic Comics was my first book. And I also did the handy little How to Draw Superhero sketchbook where all you need is a pencil because you do all the work right inside the book. Enough about that. This is the Book Look series. The Book Look series is where I grab a book off my library. You can see the tons of books I have behind me. And I go through it page by page with you so you can see if it's a book that you might want to buy. I like to know what I want to buy before I buy it, and I feel this is a way to give you some insight into these books. So join me for today's book look. Thanks. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to a brand new book look. This is Andy Smith, your host with the most. Yeah, I know I screwed up in the original intro, hostess with the mostest. What was I thinking? Too much coffee. Anyhow, I've been a comic book artist for 31 plus years. Check out andysmithart.com for a list of credits, see some of my work, and of course, Kor-Drath, The Reckoning is happening. 76 pages are barbarian action. Go, please check out my Indiegogo campaign. It is in demand. You can pick up a book, a t-shirt, a beanie. Actually, there's a couple shirts to choose from, a couple different variant covers. Anyhow, today's book look and the next couple, this is going to be part of this is part one of the Adam Hughes Sketchbook series. These are the three books I'll be book looking today, but don't worry, I've got, without revealing the covers, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to do. So this is a 3-part series. All right, let's start with this. I believe this might be the first one. After that, I'm not sure the order. I don't know if there's a date. There is a date, 2002. Holy crap, this book is 20 years old. And the art is still gorgeous. Adam Hughes, known, of course, for drawing the ladies very well. I discovered him on his first DC work, Justice League of America, back in 1990, I believe. And I actually saw him at a convention, met him for the first time in 1991 at a convention, and Carl Story was sitting next to him, and Carl was next to him, and I think they were working on the Star Trek Dead of Honor graphic novel they did with Chris Claremont. So anyhow, that's when I first met Adam, and I've known him ever since. He, of course, went on from there. He was always doing covers, and he would become such a huge cover artist. I think his first run of covers that he was doing colors on himself was Wonder Woman. And this goes back to the 90s. I remember buying those and, you know, just for the covers. I mean, insides were nice, but, you know, this is so great right here. That Superman. Maze Agency was Adam's first work for an independent comic company. That is in trade paperback if you're looking for it. It's a fun detective. Maze Agency is a detective agency with a guy and girl. It's kind of like, oh my God, the TV show Moonlighting. It's kind of like, wait, was it Moonlighting with Bruce Willis? And I'm blank on the actress name. Pretty sure it was Moonlighting. It's kind of like that in a way. It's humorous. Made it such a nice power girl. His pencil rendering is so nice. I mean, if you've ever seen any of Adam's paintings, go check him out. The guy knows how to paint as well. Uh-oh, little tatas here. Didn't know those were there. Sorry about that. Great angle. Great motorcycle here. And even though this is a sketch, the amount of black on this motorcycle would be perfect inside a comic as well. Don't need more detail than that. And I think this very first sketchbook 20 years ago was maybe 10 bucks. I said I haven't looked, and he does humorous stuff as well. Whose stupid idea was this outfit? That's all there is. Scram. All right, let's look at the next one. I think, well, let's see. These are dated, I guess. Oh, come on. No, oh, look at that. Best to a fine bitch. Oh, Adam. 2003, this is the next one. And this other one that we'll be doing today is 2004. So I got the first three in order. I'll have to look before I continue to get the next ones in order. So, are they big enough for ya, fanboy? Back to his first work, it wasn't actually Maze Agency either. He actually did Dark something. It was a black and white. I think he only did one issue. I got it just within the past few months. And he did an issue of the Elementals. Bill Willingham's Elementals. He did an issue of before DC Comics. And I'm pretty sure it's before his Justice League. And it is gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I want to say this was a statue design right here. By the way, Abraham Lincoln was killed by John Wilkes Booth. So I believe a lot of these are just his cover warm-up type stuff. This is what I love. He can draw cartoony stuff. That is just such a cute little drawing. And I love just this little bit of lighting he did down here on her legs. Kind of balances out with the black that's up here to have a little bit down there. So that's kind of cool. Great Scarlet Witch. Whoa, I don't know what that shirt says. That face gives me very Kevin Nolan vibe. White Queen, love the negative space there. The way he uses negative space has always been nice. I gotta admit, I think I would have liked this one better. It looks like it's all the same stuff across the top design-wise, that and this. I think I would have liked it better if you lost that stuff so you could print this stuff bigger. Because I would like to have seen some of this stuff bigger. That's okay. It's still a beautiful book when you're holding it in your grubby little hands. And once again, this will crack you up, guys. I haven't looked through these books. These couple sketchbooks I haven't looked through in probably 2 or 3 years. And then I also have photocopies of a bunch of Adam's stuff, 8.5 by 11 in a 3-ring binder about that thick. That would take me forever to go through. It's not really a book look. I mean, it's my book, but little Jean Grey action here when she was wearing that outfit. Of course, Adam's known for doing some fantastic Tomb Raider stuff as well. Again, love this Harlequin. Love how it's basically just an outline. No real detail for the red part of her costume. The way he does the black areas also are just really nice. How he pulls the highlights and stuff. Mary Jane, putting on the man's costume. What is that all about? This is so cool. Once again, great cartooniness here. This is Gen 13. shoved into this phone booth because he was supposed to do a Superman Gen 13 and he ended up just writing it. The fantastic Lee Bermejo drew it. But yeah, obviously this amount of people would never fit in his phone booth, but he just makes it work. Like there's a head. You don't really know where the rest of her body is, but you can kind of see her arm there. Got him squished in. She's here. Just very nice. And we're at the end of this one. Little thing action in his trench coat. Very Mike Mignola looking. So there you go. Let's move on to the next one. A brand you can trust. More junk from the trunk of ace titty artist Adam Hughes. That's what I love about Adam. He makes fun of himself. He's got a great sense of humor. Look at that face, just gorgeous. No cowgirls were harmed in the production of this booklet. Thank God. Adam got smacked around a little, though. Oh, that's not good. He took it like a man. Oh, that's good. Screamed like a cheerleader, but took it like a man. Oh, okay. Some jungle babe here. Don't know exactly who. Adam's a guy I would love to see more interior work from, but when you can just do covers and probably commissions and make good money, what's the point, I guess? That is Tomb Raider, and is that oh God, I'm trying to remember Top Cow character. I don't know. More Tomb Raider. Love this finished drawing. Nice negative space he did with the thong she's got on. The thong she's got on. Adam gets a lot of his, if you ever see his paintings and even his pencil work like this, very Drew Struzan technique. His painting is very Drew Struzan, which, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could do it. Kind of like Tony Harris's paintings are very Drew Struzan, and the way Drew would do these gray tones in pencil, this is the way, kind of like how Drew handles it before painting. Batman's great. Adam's one of the few guys that pulls off dudes what real people would basically look like wearing costumes the best. I usually don't like that look, but he does it so well. Love this. Just the negative space of her legs. All the focus is up in here. And in the way he did these lights, give it a blurry feel, even though it's just a hard black line. There's like some people will do this and do tight feathering around each one, and it really gives it a fuzzy, blurry feel. But I think the way Adam did it with just a solid hard ink line, but just a bloopiness to it because of all the nice detail on her with the gray tones and stuff he did, really pulls the focus here. So as you look at her here, this stuff really looks blurred out in the background. I just love that. And here's like a prelim for it. Beautiful. I mean, oh man, his likenesses. Linda Carter, dead on. Oh my God, I just blanked on the actor's name that played Steve Trevor. Oh well. Beautiful likenesses. I'll think of it, hopefully, before this video's over. Very nice changing thing. I think they made a poster or print out of that. No stars down there, though. I wonder why. Great cover here. You know, this is one he colored himself. So he would do this much black and white work, scan it, and then color it. All his values and his tones are worked out. This makes the coloring a lot more easy to do. I believe this was a cover as well. Once again, all the values are there, so we can just scan it in. It looks like there's some, this has a grit to it, so it looks like there might be some pencil. Just trying to look. I don't know. That could just be all marker. Oh, you know what? I I think the figures are Copic marker, and I think the background is ink wash. And he scans that in and colors it, and this original will sell for a hell of a lot more than just black and white line art. So another nice prelim. If you ever get Imagine FX magazine, there was a tutorial by Adam that took you through his coloring process. I'm sure there's some stuff he left out, but overall, I understood it. Mary Jane famous pose. Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot. Ew, gross. Just very nice. Great perspective, but just the amount of blacks, the way he spot them on her. I love this, to see some of Adam's construction lines underneath his drawing. And some Star Wars babe. Is that on her leg? Oh, like cross-hatching stuff. Not sure why he did that, but very nice. Love this. You can see the blocking in of the shadows and stuff. So that's it. We went through the first 3 Adam Hughes sketchbooks. As far as I know, 2002, that was the beginning of it. And I don't have every one, but I've got a bunch more we're going to go through. So guys, thank you for joining me on the book look. Please check out Kor-Drath, The Reckoning, 76 pages of kick-butt barbarian action. Guarantee you'll love it. You get a map along with it. You get 2 playable characters, and we added a game module. So if you like Dungeons and Dragons, you can now read the Kor-Drath graphic novel and then play the game. The link is in the description below. AndySmithArt.com. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell if you will. I'll catch you guys on the flip side, as they say. Bye-bye, everybody.